the top 6 singular best wins in MMA. I will be the judge of this. Let's see what he's got to say. Starting off with Volk versus Max 1, yeah, we're off to a bit of a rough start. Like, this is a great win, but this was probably the most forgotten about win of the trilogy because that fight, honestly, was not the most interesting in the world. Moving on to Islam versus Volk 148-47. Yeah, this was absolutely one of the highest level fights in UFC history. Absolutely deserves to be on this list, 100%. So we got Marab versus Jan. This has to go down as like one of the most underrated wins in UFC history. Seriously, I do not see people giving him enough credit for this win. Because Peter Yan at the time, yeah, he was coming off that loss to Sean O'Malley, which in my opinion he should have won. But Marab absolutely shut him down. Like, turned down any sort of thought of him potentially getting the next title shot. Except Ilya versus Max, yeah, I mentioned this in a previous video. This was a hard watch. I love watching Max Holloway fight. This was very upsetting. Won the first 2 rounds. I thought the first 2 rounds could have gone either way. They were both extremely competitive. This was a hard watch, though, I gotta be honest. Next up, Max versus Volk 3, 50-45. Yeah, absolutely. This has to go down in the top 5. But I'm starting to think this guy literally only knows who Max, Volk, and like Ilya are. Like, I think that those are the only people he's considering for this top tier list. And lastly, Ilya versus Volk. Yeah, this guy 100% only knows who Ilya Topuria, Max Holloway, and Alexander Volkanovski are. Like, he's forgotten about every other weight class in UFC history. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, where are the likes of like John Jones versus DC, for instance? Or if you wanted to pick a heavyweight fight, you could have went down the Francis Ngannou versus Stipe Miocic route, either of their fights. Or even you could have gone down Dominic Cruz's win over TJ Dillashaw. There's a lot of different options. There are more people in the UFC besides Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway, and Ilya Topuria. There are other fighters, you know.